Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you only need one. Today we have another unboxing video for you. Yes, I know I've been very heavy with unboxing videos lately. But after this one, I only have one more watch on order, and then it'll just be a matter of time to catch up with all my reviews, and I will not order any more watches until I at least get 5 or 6 more reviews under my belt. Let's start out with the wrist check. I'm wearing this Cadison C8203 homage to a Rolex Day Date President. And Greg was wearing my Invicta 12847. Grogu said Chewbacca bought a new 20-volt cordless weed eater. Grogu asked him if it was for trimming his lawn, but he said no, it was for trimming his nose hair. Alright, let's get these watches unboxed. Usually I try to start with the lesser watch first, but they're about equivalent. So we'll just go in the order of the days I received them. I got this one first, so let's open this one. This one looks like it comes in a styrofoam box. So, alright, there we go. Man, I made a mess. Let me clean up this mess before I continue this. Alright, the mess is cleaned up. I got the watch and it's in a bunch of bubble wrap. And it looks like it comes with a cleaning cloth. Oh, pretty big one. Looks like a good quality cleaning cloth. And here's the watch. Save the bubble wrap for future shipping. And it's a Corgeut. It's a Corgeut GMT with a Coke bezel. I usually get the Pepsi bezels, but I figure I better get me a Coke this time. So let's take a look at it. Hopefully it's better than that Tesson GMT I got not too long ago. That was really a bad watch. So I just sold that the other day, and I only sold it for $25, and I put in the description that the movement was all over the place, and if you don't buy this unless you know a watch guy or can regulate a movement yourself. But somebody bought it, so it's basically less than half of what I paid for it. So sometimes I really take a bath on these review watches. But the plastic came off pretty easy, so let's get rid of the blue. Alright, so far it looks like a pretty good watch. Bracelet's definitely solid. It's got screw pin adjusters. And alright, looks like the bezel's been moved. See what the action is like. It's unidirectional, which is pretty common. Even though a GMT shouldn't be unidirectional, most of them are because they share the same parts with their dive watch counterparts, and that's just understandable. So, alright. Oops, looks like it's unscrewed. Screw it down. Alright, let's put it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Here it is, unsized on my 7.5-inch wrist. And it looks like I can get 3 fingers underneath, so you should be able to wear this if you have a nice big wrist. I'll be removing 2 to 3 links. I like it. It looks nice. Feels well built. It's sturdy. You can tell that the bracelet's solid steel. So yeah, I like it. I don't get very many Coke bezels, so it's nice to have a Coke for a change. Alright, let's go on to the next watch. Alright, as you can probably tell by the shape of the box, this is more than likely a Pagani Design, because the only other ones that have this size box are Guankins, and I don't have any Guankins on order, so it's got to be a Pagani. Alright, so let's take it out of the box. And it looks like it has one of the newer blue boxes with the Oh boy, looky here. NATO strap. And it's a Bond NATO, not a black one. I only ever got a black one time. Nice Pagani Design cleaning cloth. These are always pretty good, high quality cloths. And then we got the unsigned warranty card, the instruction manual, tiny little screwdriver, and then here's the watch. It's an homage to a Milgauss. I just recently reviewed their homage to the Air King, and I'm willing to bet it's probably the same watch with a different dial and second hand, but we'll take a look during the full review. So let's just take the plastic off and see what it looks like. But yeah, it's sure resembling that Air King other than the dial. So more than likely that's the only difference. So it depends what you prefer. But between the Air King and the Milgauss, I don't know. They both have their certain charms. I've always thought, too, that if I ever owned a Rolex, if I could ever find one at the AD, it would either be a Air King or a Milgauss. As far as Rolex was concerned, they used to be the same exact watch with a different dial, but Rolex just changed the Air King not too long ago, and so now they are totally different watches now. But I don't know, a lot of people don't like the Air King, so this is definitely different than the Air King. And it's got that fancy second hand that looks like a little lightning bolt. Of course, because of that, the second hand isn't loomed. And it's also, see, a real Milgauss has a green crystal. A lot of these homages, they don't do a green crystal, but what they do is they put a little green ring around the edge, and it makes it look like it's a green tint. So that's what the Benyar did that I reviewed many months ago when I first started my channel. That was a long time ago. It had that little green ring that made it look like a green tint, but this is definitely not a green crystal. But here it is. Once again, it looks very similar to that Air King other than the dial. So let's throw it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Here it is on size of my 7.5 inch wrist. Looks nice. And I can get about 3 fingers underneath, so I'll be removing 2 to 3 links. This is, like I said, it's very similar to that Air King homage. In fact, the bracelet looks the same, brushed everywhere. And the, yeah, looks like the same case. So, but it looks nice. I always like the look of a Milgauss. Well, thank you for watching my unboxing video, and I will have full reviews on these eventually. I got so many other watches before it though. And once again, only one more watch on order, and then that'll be it for unboxing videos for a while. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.